Let's say you are a lady and I come directly to meet you and tell you that you are a guy. Do you know that you argue and keep arguing that I'm lying? Why? Because you are much more convinced that you have a physical appearance and what you're wearing clearly depicts that you are a lady and nothing can change it. Now your mind is fixed. Do you understand? Either you are rich or poor, it's your mindset that made you so. Nobody was naturally born rich or poor, but over time, your mindset is what made you who you actually are. And when you say you are rich, even though you are not physically and at that time rich, it means that your mind is picturing riches and not the level of poverty. In this very video, quickly, I want to show you how your mindset can affect how you think and behave. I want you to follow me gradually in this very video and make sure you implement whatsoever you'll be learning, because it's actually what you see, what you hear that triggers your choice. You understand? And your choice regulates your life. Your mindset also triggers the kind of decision that you make and the kind of choice you make over time. So follow me in this very video and do well to implement whatever you'll be learning. Thank you. Great mind. All right, let's go deep into what we got in this very video. Yes, before I share with you some of the captions I got here, I would like to share with you a very short story. Do you understand? And this story will reshape your mindset for real. I'm very serious about this. It will reshape your mindset and to change the way you think and behave. You begin to understand how your mindset can affect your behavior, how you think, and your life as a whole. This very short story I want to share with you is about Elon Musk. I know you know him. He's one of the richest men in the world. And Elon Musk went for a conference in the United States and he was asked a question. This question he was asked, the answer to the question got people laughing because they were shocked. They were like, why will he answer this question this way? Now, the answer to this question is actually what I want you to learn from, because I myself, in particular, I learned from the answer to the question, because my own ideology to the answer to the question, like he crushed it. He didn't answer it that way. To some persons, it's a man that has money, much money, that is a rich man. Do you get it? But to him, he didn't see it that way. He feels that a man that has so much money can lose the money. He can lose the money today, can lose the money tomorrow. Okay, what will now be his backup? So, for you to be a rich man indeed, you need to be rich first in your mind. Because if you are not rich in your mind, you cannot manage that money well. Your mindset will not be fixed for you to manage that money well. Let me just go into the question he was asked and the answer to the question. Now, one of the speakers in the conference was Elon Musk. And during the question and answer session, he was asked the question that had everyone laughing. Yes, they were laughing because the answer to the question was so forward and a kind of funny. They were not expecting that he would answer the question that way. And he was asked, if he, the richest man in the world, could accept that his daughter marry a poor or a modest man. His answer to this question changed my ideology towards things and my mindset towards things. Follow me. Elon Musk said, first of all, understand that wealth does not mean having a fat bank account. Wealth is primarily the ability to create wealth. Now, this word alone here got me thinking. He said, having a lot of money in your account doesn't mean you are wealthy. He said wealth is primarily the ability to create wealth. As I was saying in the beginning of this video, I was saying that you might have money now and tomorrow you don't have money. You might have a lot of money in your bank account, but just because you don't know how to manage it, or your mind is actually not fixed to know how to manage it, or you don't have a growth mindset rather to know how to manage it, that money will finish in less than 3 or 4 hours. So your ability to create wealth is actually what makes you rich. The ability for you to multiply the money you got is actually what makes you rich. An average poor man that has 500,000 in his account, to him is rich, but he doesn't have any business idea. Or if you tell him about investment, he will be like, what is investment? He's having a shallow mindset. So he doesn't have any plan of knowing any means he can invest that money and multiply that money. So your ability to create wealth is actually what makes you rich, or what makes you wealthy. Do you understand? So the first example I want to give you here is poor man with lots of money. He pointed that someone who wins a lottery or gambles, even if he wins 100 million, is not a rich man. He is a poor man with a lot of money. Do you understand that? Now, gamblers, if you check their lifestyle very well, you begin to see that they are living a life of ups and downs. I know life is full of ups and downs. These ups and downs I'm talking about here is they don't have a steady flow of income. Why? Because they might just coincidentally just win 100,000 naira. They are having a lot of money to them. Do you understand? And their mind is just, they don't have this growth mindset. They don't think on how to invest the money. They just feel like, now I have money. And in a few days, the man becomes poor again. So that means he was actually still a poor man with a lot of money. That's the reason why 90% of lottery millionaires become poor again after 5 years. You also have rich people who have no money. Now, what I want you to change your mindset to is actually this. Even though you don't have money now, doesn't mean you not have money. We have rich people that don't have money. But what is happening here now? They are rich in their mind. They are not having money, but they are rich in their mind. Do you understand me? So now let me explain this set of people to you. Rich people who have no money. Most entrepreneurs fall into this category. They are already on the road to wealth, even though they have no money. Do you understand that? They are filling their minds with wealth, words of wisdom, even though they have no money. You will see a man that has this mindset of wealth, taking his last cash he has in his bank account, probably his 50,000 naira, to invest on a skill, to invest on knowledge. This is a growth mindset, because he knows that instead of using that money and spending it anyhow or lavishing the money, he knows that investing in knowledge is actually a road to becoming wealthy. So he might empty his account to acquire a skill to become much more skillful and much more good at what he's doing. He knows that this is actually the right way to becoming wealthy. So they're already on the road to wealth, even though they have no money, because they are developing their financial intelligence. They are making their mind to align with their financial status. So they feel like, okay, even though I'm emptying my account now, but I know I'm actually trying to be financially intelligent. And that is what is called wealth. To put it in a very simple way, the rich may die to become rich, while the poor will want to kill to make the money, want to do everything possible to make the money. So your focus is just on the money. If you see a young person who decides to train, to learn new things, who tries to improve in himself constantly, know that he or she is a rich person. So what makes you rich is not your quest to getting money. Do you understand? It's not how desperate you are to make money. Because if you are so desperate to make money, every means will be a means. Just as some persons will say, every road na road, every way na way. Every road is not a road. Do you understand? The road that is actually the right road is you setting your mind to trainings, giving your mind to new things, giving your mind to positive ideas, engaging your mind to constant improvement and learning. And so desperate to acquiring knowledge. This is what makes a man rich, not the accumulation of money, because that money you're accumulating is actually you just trying to still be poor with much money. Because when time goes by, that money will finish. Do you understand? The rich are convinced that they just need information and training to take off. What they need is just information, and the next thing they look for how to just take action. But the poor think that they must have this money to take off. Do you understand? So Elon Musk concluded and he said, when I say that my daughter will not marry a poor man, I am not talking about money. This is where I was shocked. I was like, he's not talking about money. Then what is he talking about? I am talking about the ability to create wealth in that man. So he is saying that if a man want to marry his daughter, and that man is not having tangible money in his hand or money in his account, and the man is actually having the ability to create wealth in him, that man is having that criteria to marry his daughter. Do you understand? But if the man does not have the ability, if he's not seeing the ability of creating wealth in that man cannot marry his daughter. So his own gate pass for anyone that wants to marry his daughter is not having tangible like amount of money or having big amount of money in his bank account. If he asks that man what his plans are on that money, and it's not something that will create wealth over time, that man is still a poor man to him, and that man cannot marry his daughter. Do you understand that? So when they are in front of money, that is those that are just after money. When they're in front of money, their mind is just so fixed in the money. They will even lose their mind because at some point they want to rob and steal. Do you understand? So that's the reason why most times you have so much criminals, because their mind is so fixed in the money. So for them it's grace, because they don't know how they can earn money by themselves. They don't know how to earn money. They just want to make the money. Do you understand? So this is just his mindset. This is just his mindset. Now those people that their mind is so fixed on money, I have few slides with me here, and with these few slides I'm very sure you're going to learn something very very important. Okay, I made these slides few days back and I felt I should share it with you to help you change your mindset, because your mindset is actually what affects how you think and behave. You get that? The first point I have here is you may not realize just how much your mindset can affect how you think and behave. This can affect job choices, family life, even attempts at learning a skill. There are two main mindsets that people usually fall into. There is a fixed mindset and the growth mindset. This is the two kind of mindset we have. It's either you are operating in the fixed mindset or you are operating in the growth mindset. I'm going to be explaining the both of them and you will know the category you are in. Okay? Now the fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is one where there is set expectations and limitations on the possibility of growth and change. This means that there is limitation and you have your own fixed expectation on the possibility of growth and change. Qualities such as giving up easily, ignoring feedback, and avoiding challenges are trademarks of this mindset. Your mind is so fixed that you are ignoring feedback. Like, what you think about becoming rich is just accumulating money. So any feedback you are getting or any information you are getting concerning getting wealthy or getting rich is just accumulating money without trying to know how to manage it or being financially intelligent. Do you understand? So when somebody comes and tell you you need to invest in yourself, you need to invest in acquiring a very tangible skill, you need to invest in knowledge in the area of your niche if you really want to be in the road of being wealthy. You want to neglect it because you have a fixed mindset that yours is just making the money. It's all about the money. So what more? So these people that are having this fixed kind of mindset, they are people that you cannot change their mind to what they believe. Do you understand? So the next slide I have here, I said a fixed mindset can limit decision making abilities. It can limit decision making abilities by making individuals less willing to take risk. Do you understand? Or try new approaches. They may believe that their abilities are fixed and cannot be improved upon, which can lead to a reluctance to seek out new information or consider alternative options. So their mind is just fixed, and this can limit their decision making abilities because most of them they're not ready to even take risk in the area of investment and all of that. Okay, so let me talk about the growth mindset quickly. The growth mindset is the exact opposite of the fixed mindset. It is one that seeks out challenges, learn from criticism, and is persistent by encouraging people to weigh many choices. A positive mindset can also influence how they make decisions. It is the opposite of the fixed mindset. These people, they are in to take risk, they are in to be persistent, they learn from criticism. These people see challenges as a way of scaling through. Do you understand? Okay, people that have a growth mindset are typically more inquisitive. You see them asking questions more often, and they are open to exploring new ideas, opportunities they got from books or great minds. They may be able to recognize more possibilities as a result, and their selections will be better informed. A different mindset can create profound changes. A positive mindset can create a profound change in one's life. It changes one's perspective and outlook. This translates into being more productive and achieving more than what you thought wasn't possible. A fixed mindset prevents necessary changes in our lives that can help us grow. Do you get that? So if you find that you have a fixed mindset, it's not the end of the world. You can change your outlook and create the life that you truly want to live. You can develop a growth mindset by viewing challenges as opportunities. See it as an opportunity of scaling through. Okay, trying various learning strategies and cultivating a sense of purpose. Do you understand? So how you position your mind really matters, because your mindset affects the way you think and the way you behave, and the way you think and the way you behave is actually your life, and nothing can change about it. So I am very sure you got great value in this very video, and you are so willing to share this video to as many that you can share this video to. Make sure this video reach out to so many persons. Let them learn that what you need to work on is not making the money, is working on your mind first. Because if you are not working on your mindset, the money you are making becomes worthless over time. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, you're just coming in for the first time, do well to hit the subscribe button for more valuable videos and more valuable content that will be coming your way. Cheers.